Alright, we are in Acts chapter 26, and here we see Paul sort of talking about with King Herod Agrippa II, who, if you remember, King Herod was over the Jewish culture and definitely understood more about what the Jewish people were all about and what their laws were, and really understood the religion. And so Festus asked him to come in to really help him get an understanding of what this thing is that Paul's being accused of. Of course, with Agrippa there, King Agrippa there, Paul's able to explain more of what he thinks about Christian faith. And he actually gives his testimony. But he starts off talking about the messianic expectation that we talked about many times in Sunday school. And so we see him mention this here and showing that Jesus is the Messiah, basically, is what he's setting up through his testimony. He talks about how he met Jesus, how he was somebody that was very much against the Christian faith, and then his transformation. What we've seen Paul talk about quite a few times throughout his ministry. Now, of course, King Agrippa's response to that is, do you really think you can convert me to Christianity in this short term? And, of course, Paul has a great response to that. And also, King Agrippa thinks he's a little crazy, that everything he's been learning has sort of made him insane. So that's his response to that. But at the end of the day, Agrippa and Festus cannot really find a reason to kill Paul or even to have him in prison. But Paul sort of, I don't know if he would say shot himself in the foot, or if he would say this was really what Paul intended because he wanted to preach the gospel, and what a great way to do it, but to keep appealing and talking to more officials in the Roman government. But basically, since he had appealed to Caesar, Governor Festus and King Agrippa, but mainly Governor Festus, had no option but to send him to Rome to talk to the Caesar. And so, basically, Paul has found himself in a position where he can go talk to the president. Now we'll see that doesn't quite work out like he wanted to, but it'd be like me basically as a minister of the gospel being able to go talk to Obama, but Obama had never heard of Christianity or something like that. That's the best analogy I guess I can think of, but it's pretty high honor. He's getting ready to go talk to Caesar. Next chapter 27, we'll see him set out for Rome. Alright, I'm going to bed.